Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Today Jeremy and I are on this brand new stream. Today's opening weekend for it. It also happens to be the most northern range where the Lahontan cutthroat trout used to be found. They haven't been caught here in many decades apparently, but there's always hoping. Today I'm going to start fishing with my R8 10-foot 4-weight. I'm going to fish the mono rig. I'm going to be tight lining to start. I've got shot back on the point, and I've got a rainbow warrior tied by my buddy Mike over at Tight Lining MD. He just started selling flies, and I bought some to support him. I've got that up on the dropper. So small flies, it's a pretty small creek. See how we do. Like I said, neither of us have ever fished here, so right off the bat, I think I've got too much tipping on. Yeah, let's shorten this up. These flies are pretty light. Might need to switch to something heavier. It takes a long time to sort of find contact. Put something heavier on the point. Let's go with the sexy Waltz. Let's say, oh, I don't know. I'm gonna go with a dark size 14. It's one of those things you just got to get on the water to find out, you know, what it's gonna be like. You can start with your best guess, but you gotta be willing to get in there and try things. All right, I got a re-rig. I tangled this up good. Re-rigged here. Got a sexy Waltz on the point, and then I got a really small red dart up on the dropper. And I'm a little handicapped today. I had to throw away my old sunglasses because they were just too scratched. Yeah, so I can't see through the water too well today. Got sunglasses, but they're not polarized. Figures when you're trying to stalk quietly that you slip. And of course the wind's picking up here. Nice little channel here. I'll work our way up to these undercut banks with the grasses hanging over. Well, the good news is, when I checked in with Jeremy when I caught him, he hasn't caught one, but he did see some fish, so it's always encouraging that he's, even if you just spook him off, you know, there's some signs of life. Trying to be pretty stealthy. Don't need a lot of force. Just try to lightly get the flies in the water without too hard of a smack. My Waltz on the point's still heavy. Having to be really careful not to bounce it off the bottom. I believe this is a size 20, maybe an 18 sexy Waltz worm. Let's put that on instead. Okay, it's fishing nice. So I've got that small sexy Waltz on the point. I put a dinger up, an olive dinger up on the dropper. It's a really nice, that might have been one. Really nice seam right here. Cannot get anything to happen here. Well, I think it's time to move on.
Sorry, I kind of blew up your spot.
You're good. Definitely finding myself needing to be really strategic here. There's not a lot of fantastic access. There's a lot of willows on the banks. So I'm trying to look down the stream, find access, to get to the runs from the back so I can maybe fool some of these fish. Man, this run is juicy. I think it was just currents, but dang, I am on edge here. Oh, that could have been one. Well, before I move on, I want to take a water temp. Final temp is 53.9, which is great. They should be active and feeding right now. All right, I'm sure I spooked every fish in this run, but kind of had to. This is cool pocket water. I feel like we should be able to get some fish out of this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Woo! Oh, it came off. That was a decent fish too. That was not little. All right. That's a good sign. Hopefully that didn't spook the whole run. Got another one. Dang. I might need to add some weight. Having a hard time getting down. There's one. All right, let's play this thing carefully. Got one to the net, boys. Yeah. Little rainbow. Chunky, yes. That's awesome. Just getting those three fish just changes everything. You know they're in here, they know they're eating. Now we know what to do, you know. Apparently they like this really deep pocket water through this rocky section. Ooh, there's one. What am I gonna do with this? Baby rainbow. See you later. It's a bit of a seam over there under that branch. I'm going to try to cast into that. bit of a pool right here. Possible it could hold a fish. We'll find out real quick here. What's going on here? Cool little spot. I don't know if I can fish it well. Don't have the most room. And I couldn't really approach it very quietly. But it's a nice deep run. This could definitely hold some fish for me. Got one. Last one. Ugh. Little 9-incher. Super clean little fish. Cool.
High holing when you come above and front loading when you come below. Is that like nice? Woo, good fish. Glad you're up there a mile away.
You can have a turn here. Jeremy and I have had some lunch, refueled the old reservoirs. We've already hiked about 4 miles at this point. Don't normally cover quite so much ground. Now we're going to work our way upstream. Awesome. Jeremy needed that pick me up. It's hard to fish when you know they're in there and you're just not getting them. So I'm glad he found one. Really sweet undercut bank found. Ooh. Saw a fish follow it down the river and thumped it. That's cool. Oh, okay, that's totally a fish. Oh, come on. Eat it. What the heck is going on? I guess there could be a rock there that I'm thumping every time, but that's right where I saw that fish follow my flies down the river. What is going on? There's one. Sweet. This guy came up for the Duracell. Awesome. It's always a good sign when they come up for the dropper. Yeah, after lunch I re-rigged. I put a Duracell on the top and the bird's nest on the point. Cool. I don't know. I feel like the afternoon's picked up quite a bit. Whoa! Shoot! Okay, you got back in the water. Oh man. Oh, I feel terrible about that. Set the hook because I'm so amped up and it just sent him flying and he landed on the bank. What an idiot. Gosh. Well, luckily he found his way back in the water. I know I'm kind of in the wrong spot to fish right here, but based on how the fishing seems to have picked up, seems like a good place to try. Since I got in the tree, I re-rigged. Where's my stuff? Can't see my cider. Where is it? There it is. I re-rigged with a Virginia Midge on the point and a Duracell up on that dropper still. Since the fish were coming up for that. Oh, that was a bite. It's hard to see what's going on for some reason. Ooh, just got a big cased caddis here. It's like a big October caddis. Oh yeah, check that guy out. It's like basically a mop right there. That's awesome. There's one. Sweet. That one took the Virginia Midge. I don't know if, I'll see if you guys can see this on camera, but these fish kind of have like a yellow golden hue to them. Settle down. I don't know if you can see that color, but these are really pretty. The white tips on the fins, amazing. This wind is annoying, and I don't know if you can see on camera. There's been spurts of rain. There's a 25% chance of it raining this afternoon, and looks like they nailed it.
Why not in the shallow?
You're right. They've been in the deep runs. It might be permanently cold now. And the raindrops are getting fat and ugly. It's hard to get it against the bank.
Watch over the wood.
I see it there. Yeah, the rain seems to have stopped for a moment. Sun's come out, and now we're hot again. Man, this is a really good run. Oh, geez, that was a fish. Dude, I don't know why it like didn't move. So I set the hook downstream and it didn't move. And so then I went upstream to break it free and it came out of his mouth. Maybe I get a second chance. I think I got him in the mouth and the tail. Yeah. Oh, yes. This is a nice fish. Oh, yeah. 14-incher, but man, this thing's chunky. Sweet. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. And before I get into the video recap, I want to mention one thing. I started a podcast. You can find it in your favorite app, searching for Driftstone Fly Fishing. And you can see my first interview with my buddy Bob from over at Trout Flies, Killer Fly Fishing Channel, and you can find his flies on his shop at troutfliesutah.com. So as you saw in the video, the fishing was pretty obvious. I mean, it started out slow in the morning, and maybe it was just a matter of us figuring out where to look for the fish in the water. But it turned out they happened to be in the deeper pocket water or in the deeper pools and up against undercut banks in those deeper pools. By the end of the day, the bite seemed to turn on and pretty much any fly we offered seemed to be working. But some standouts, the Duracell definitely picked up things. Usually when I see the fish coming up to get the dropper, that's a good sign that the fish are really keyed into that pattern. So the fact that it came up to eat that fly was definitely a bonus, but the Virginia Midge worked, Sexy Walt worms worked. Pretty much everything you saw me list on the video, those all work. And yeah, if you're interested in picking up any of those flies, you can find them at driftstone.co, and I've got those and many more available for sale, all hand-tied by me. So thank you guys for supporting the channel. Every sale matters a huge, huge amount. So thanks to everyone who's been keeping me busy on the vise. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and until next time, everybody, Godspeed.